Okay, good morning. Today we are going to start our GarageBand Design Your Own Ragas project. Um, to start this project, let's go over a few basic definitions and terminologies. In a raga performance, we need three ingredients. We need an alap section, which is a tempo-free section, right? Very slow. A jor section, where the tempo is introduced but moderate, and a jala section, where the tempo is quite fast, builds to a crescendo, or an exciting point. Some vocabulary that I want us to think about for this project. This word you may not have heard of, but it's a pretty important word in the music world. It is the word timbre. Even though it looks like the word timber, it's pronounced timbre, and it's a word that we use to describe the quality of a musical sound. For example, a trombone has a brassy timbre, right? An electric guitar can have a smooth or distorted timbre. A piano can have some people describe some pianos as plinky, or some people describe pianos as dark sounding. This piano that I just played, I would describe as on the darker side. It's a more in tune, nice sounding piano. It's not like something you would hear, at like I don't know, on a Bugs Bunny cartoon, when Yosemite Sam is putting the dynamite underneath the, or Bugs Bunny is putting the dynamite under the key, for Yosemite Sam to accidentally press the key. That's not like, this is like a nice piano you just heard. Okay, I'm getting in the weeds. Texture is another important word for musicians to understand, and it just means the amount of instruments slash voices happening at once in a piece of music. Range is just, is the music high pitched or low pitched? Is it both? Is it medium? And that just means, high pitched are sounds up here on the piano or wherever in nature. Low pitched sounds down here, right? And tempo is the speed slash the time of the music. To do this project, you'll go to GarageBand, start empty project. All right, you'll have all these options. I would choose software instrument for now. If you want to add a track that has a drummer, right, they have like these artificially intelligent drummers that will play along to whatever music you want, which is cool. You can have that in your recording if you want to, but for now let's just do starting with the basics, and then you can use your own abilities and add on to that. You have the option to do this musical typing thing. It's kind of wonky. Unless you have like some keyboard skills, then I would say stick to the Apple loops. Okay, so to see the Apple loops, which are like kind of like little musical building blocks, go to View at the top, then go to Show Loop Browser, or you can sometimes it says Show Apple Loops, and you'll get this panel that looks like this, which has lots of different types of instruments and things like that. What you can do is just go comb through them, choose a couple of them, right? Let's choose I don't want to do synths. Maybe I want to choose some acoustic guitars for my designed raga, right? Ooh, what's this one sound like? Spacious Guitar 02. Click it. Okay, so it's a loop, and I'll just do that to infinity if you click it. It's kind of nice. Alright, so we clicked it. We'll drag it over here to our workstation, and if we listen to it, it shows up, the sound waves are there. You can make it looped over and over again, or if you want to take like a small chunk of it, you can kind of do that on the bottom and loop that, just the first section. Like, you can do all kinds of wild stuff. Okay, so you can manipulate these sounds however you'd like, fold them over each other, whatever you want. This one is kind of mellow. Okay, so I'm gonna click this one to start, and then I'll do that for a while for my alap section. And remember, we need an alap Jorjala, so we need a slow, medium, fast. The tempo is displayed right here in terms of beats per minute. Okay, lower beats per minute is slower, faster beats per minute is faster. So let's start off real slow. I just clicked on that and I'm dragging down to about 50 beats per minute, 46, let's say. You know, and so this is like real slow stuff. It's not fast-paced music, just like an alap. Now that kind of sounds nice on its own. I'm clicking out musical typing. It sounds nice on its own, but maybe I want to spruce it up a little bit. You can go to track, new track with duplicate settings, and now we can layer some sounds. So we have spacious guitar number 1. Or no, that was road trip summer guitar. Excuse me. Let's try strummed acoustic 1. Or how about this one? Okay, that's kind of pretty. We'll not an audio track. Oh, you got to drag it down here to the new track, and it'll just pop up, and we'll hear how it sounds. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so we made our alap section here. All right. And we have this slow section. To alter the tempo, all you have to do is press Shift, Command, T, and you'll see this line show up. Okay, so once you see the line, click on a dot. You can raise the tempo that way by clicking on the slider and kind of sliding it up. And so for, maybe we'll choose 100 beats per minute for our jaw section. And we'll choose some different sounds. I'm just going to, grab a random sound. I don't really care if it sounds coherent for the time being with our first things. Okay, that one's not so good. Let's try Okay, cool. So I just clicked this random sound, and what you'll see is if we're going to listen to the track from here, it's kind of, mellow, 46 beats per minute. Now it's 100 beats per minute. Alright. From there, you're going to want a super fast section that can start maybe 120 beats per minute or faster. Alright. Choose another sound. Oh, choose a strange. Alright, whatever, that'll do for demonstration purposes. Okay, so now we have 3 different tempos, and we have an alap Jorjala section. Say you're done. You're going to go to File, Save As my name project. Alright, Mr. Santoro, Design Your Own Raga. Okay, save it. Then share, export song to disk as usual. Save it on the desktop so that you can easily put it in the Google Classroom. And from there, we'll have some questions that we're going to answer about our own projects. Okay, my guidelines are those 3 things. You need a alap, Jor, and a Jala section. All right, good luck, everyone.